Hey, I'm sitting here with my boy, Pastor Daryl Carter, Carver Heights Baptist Church. Man, you know, I'm so glad you took some time out your long, busy day. You got a family, you got everything going on. But I want our audience to know, who is Daryl Carter? Not Dr. Carter, not Pastor Carter, that's always helping people. When the lights are down, who is Daryl Carter?
Well, first of all, I'm a child of the King.
Okay.
And I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas.
So you are a homeboy.
I'm a homeboy.
What high school?
South Oak Cliff High School.
Oh, you a real homeboy.
Class of 1977. Yeah, a sock bear. And I was born and raised right here at Carver Heights Baptist Church.
Wow.
1959, I was born. My dad pastored this church for 47 years. I took over this coming May, the third Sunday. It'll be 15 years as pastor. And just grew up right here. He taught me how to work with people, how to deal with people.
Right.
And I just love people.
Yeah.
Everything I've done in my life has always been centered around people. And I was had some jobs earlier in my life. Never knew that God was training me.
Oh, really?
For where I am right now.
Okay.
And it's always been dealing with people. I love people.
So you mentioned your father, and I've heard a lot of great things through some of the pastors I've learned over a couple of weeks about your dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was a very special person in the community at large.
Well, my father pastored this church for 47 years, and we moved out of 5 Mile up the hill off of Lancaster, going toward Lancaster up the hill. We moved here in the early 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And we started in 2 little buildings over on Veterans Drive.
Okay.
And he built a sanctuary from there on Veterans Drive. That got small. He enlarged that about 20 feet. That got small. He brought a wing in. That got small. And he built the edifice that where we now sit. In 1981, we moved in.
So as a leader, how do you feel that history has helped you today?
Well, I don't need to do any building.
Okay.
He's already built enough. We have the Life Center in the back, the last thing he did in 2001. And all I need to do now is just work on what he's already built.
Okay.
The foundation he's given me. One of the things I talked with him about before he even died was working on the foundation, not cracking it, but just working on what I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you go from here as far as the community at large with the church?
Well, in the community that we are in right now, we have to be more community-based.
Okay, like what?
We have to, like my food pantry.
Okay.
We feed 500 families every other week now.
Wow.
We give them enough groceries to last them for 2 weeks. Give them meat, give them canned goods, non-perishable items. And we've been doing that now for about 12 years, maybe, of my 15.
Okay.
Feeding this community, and we used to do it every week. Now we do it every other week, but we still giving the same amount of food. And not only that, we're getting ready to start our new senior center.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Dallas County. I prayed, asked the Lord to send us. I want that senior center. Really couldn't afford to pay a director, couldn't afford to do transportation, really couldn't afford to feed them every day.
Wow.
But I prayed, and Dallas County came in and said, look here, we'll give you the program, but we'll feed them, we'll pay your director, and we'll do the transportation.
That's called crazy favor.
That was just seeing the hand of God work.
So do you feel that's the next move of the ministry is really to get more in depth in the community? Because, church growth has gone through its transitions.
Yeah.
And so do you feel that reaching out to the community is going to be the growth process?
I think being involved in the community is the way to go.
Okay.
That's how you keep the church viable. We're in a community where crime is bad. We're probably the corner up the street is the worst corner for crime in Oak Cliff. And I'm 1 block away from it. I have to do something to keep us viable in the neighborhood.
So do you feel you're more of a leader in the community?
I feel like I'm a leader here in this community.
Okay.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
And all the things that we do, they can look to Carver Heights. You know,
So,
all of the kids that are on probation, they come here.
right, okay.
All of the meals that go out to the elderly every day, Meals on Wheels, it's done out of Carver Heights.
Wow.
Each and every day.
So, what's your next mission and goal?
Well, just to
Because it's been 15 years,
yeah,
and your dad did 47 years.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna be able to go that long.
so,
I didn't start early.
so
Johnny come late.
I feel you though,
Yeah.
but you've done a great job to maintain it. Because some people don't always have the vision to keep things going. So how do you continue the legacy going forward? I mean, what's your thought process? Because I think the people want to know, okay, if I come to Carver Heights, what should I expect from Carver Heights?
Well, I think the main focus here at Carver Heights is to keep preaching the word.
Okay.
Stay in Bible study. Offer more ministry-driven things for people to be involved in, such as young adult ministry, the marriage ministries, culinary ministries. I mean, we have quilting
You have
ministries.
a lot of ministries.
We got the women's, we got the men's, we
got
got the
dance for
ushers,
little
we
girls.
got the choir, we got 3-4 dance ministries. I have all of the youth ministries, the youth ushers, youth choir. And we just got to have something for everybody to be involved in.
Okay. So this is a family church.
It's a family church. When you come here, you walk in that door, you're going to feel that it's a family atmosphere.
So if you were to give one line to describe your church, what would it be?
Family, love.
Family love.
We love one another. We care for one another.
Wow.
I have a lady that passed. She was 80 years old, been here 50 years. And boy, my members have really been there with the family every step of the way. We love one another.
That's good.
We take care of each other.
Well, listen, I'm hoping that our audience gets a chance to really learn more about Carver Heights here in the heart of Dallas, Texas, South.
Sunny South.
Sunny South.
Yeah.
I'm from Detroit, so I'm still learning all these little new slang.
We're not South Dallas, we Oak Cliff, but we on the South.
See,
Sunny South.
and I'll talk with you about that later, because
Yeah.
I can't understand North Side and South Side.
Yeah.
And Oak Cliff has its own
Yeah.
little community,
Yeah.
but still, you kind of holding it down here.
Yeah.
And I think that this would be a good place for the community to embrace, because the things that you've already done, you put your money where your mouth is, and you can see the things around the community coming up, new fences, and the food pantry. I've seen that you got to check that food pantry out. There's a lot of things here that Carver Heights has to offer, and a man of integrity, a man of vision, a man of legacy, my man, Dr. Daryl Carter. Man, thanks for your time, and our time was up. Thank you for yours.
All right.
And we talk to y'all later.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.